What are the different types of multi-factor authentication, or MFA? You've heard it a million times. Turn on MFA, MFA saves the day, multi-factor authentication is the best, and so on and so forth. We all know securing sensitive information is paramount. And as cyber threats become more sophisticated, relying solely on passwords, it's no longer sufficient. This is where multi-factor authentication comes into play, adding layers of security to protect our digital identities. So let's dive into the various types of MFA. Let's start with explaining what MFA is. For a more in-depth explanation, click here to watch our video. MFA is a security mechanism that requires users to provide 2 or more verification factors in order to gain access to a resource, such as application, online account, or VPN. By combining multiple forms of verification, MFA significantly reduces the risk of unauthorized access. For today's video, we're going to talk about 4 types of MFA: knowledge, possession, inherence, and location. Knowledge. This is the most familiar form of authentication and includes things like passwords, PINs, or answers to security questions. While this method is widely used, it is also the most vulnerable to attacks such as phishing or social engineering. Possession. This type involves physical devices that the user possesses. Devices like hardware tokens. These are physical devices that generate a time-sensitive code. The user enters this code along with their password to authenticate. Software tokens. These are applications installed on a smartphone or other device like Microsoft Authenticator. They generate a similar time-sensitive code for authentication. And smart cards. Often used in a corporate environment, these cards contain embedded chips that must be inserted into a reader to gain access. Inherence. Biometric verification is based on unique physical attributes. This type of authentication is becoming increasingly common due to its convenience and security. Examples include fingerprint scanning. Many smartphones and laptops come equipped with fingerprint scanners that provide a quick and secure way to authenticate. Facial recognition. Used by devices like iPhone's Face ID, this method scans the user's facial features to verify their identity. Iris scanning. This technology scans the unique patterns in a user's iris and is used in some high-security environments. And lastly, location. This method uses the GPS location of a user's device. Access might be restricted based on whether the user is in an expected location. And IP address. Some systems can verify a user's identity based on their IP address. If an attempt to access a system comes from an unknown IP, additional verification may be required. So why should we care about MFA? The primary advantage of MFA is that it adds extra layers of security, making it much more difficult for attackers to gain access to accounts or systems. Even if one factor like a password is compromised, the chances of an attacker also having access to a second factor are significantly reduced. Multi-factor authentication is an essential tool in the fight against cyber threats. By leveraging multiple forms of verification, knowledge, possession, inherence, and location, MFA provides a robust security that helps protect sensitive information. As cyber threats evolve, implementing MFA is a critical step in safeguarding digital identities and maintaining trust in our digital interactions. If you have questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below and check out our other videos answering commonly asked questions. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when we post our new videos.